Roughly 30% of all the physical doctor's visits are unnecessary from a medical point of view. So it's easily 2 to 4 hour process, and myself, I would like to get it over with immediately. So if a person is the opposite of me, who likes going to the doctor, I'm not going to prevent that. Of course, if they want to see a doctor, that's perfectly fine, but still the doctor knows what's wrong with him or her before he or she comes in through the door, which makes the visit very much more effective. The doctor can focus on the patient-doctor relationship instead of collecting the pre-information and doing the preliminary diagnosis. And also availability in areas where there are no doctors, or where there are a lot less money, or when the distances are enormous. It's much easier to consult the machine and get something instead of not getting anything for any of those 3 reasons, or a combination of these. Healthcare is extremely conservative, so I think most of it hasn't been transformed yet. I think it's going to be disrupted a little bit more slowly than, for example, the cab industry or that, because there's the trust that you talked about. You need to earn the people's trust, and in my opinion there are two dimensions to that trust. The first one is the machine going to take care of me and not kill me? That's the first one. And the second one is my data safe. Let me give you an example. I have an Apple Watch which is continuously monitoring. When I look at that data, the data is kind of a silo, but it's not connected to the big 360-degree view of healthcare that we want to build. So basically, if you could combine a lot of data sources, we can do something that we call health vectors, which means that based on your current lifestyle and the data we have at hand, we can tell you if your health is going to be stable, good or bad as it is now, or if it's going to go upwards towards the better and or downwards towards some risks that might materialize in the near future. There is a, let's call it an algorithm that can actually predict how long you're going to live and how many ailing years you're going to have at the end of your lifespan. And basically it's all data based, and by altering your lifestyle a little bit, you might get a few years of life more, and you can shorten the ailing years at the end. What we're looking at is the long game, to look at you from a 10, 15, 20-year perspective, and give you hints on how to nudge your behavior towards a healthier lifestyle. So if you're a negative person, you die on average 8 years younger than a positive person. We have 2 excellent universities in Helsinki, and fortunately enough, these universities have been very strong in artificial intelligence and machine learning for years now. In terms of publications, Finland is on par with Stanford and MIT, so we have a really good foundation here for building almost anything. That's one, and the location. Some say that this is the gateway between Asia and the rest of the world. So it's a short hop over to Asia, over Russia from here. So that might also contribute. And it doesn't come natural to us to brag heavily about our achievements and how good we are. So that's maybe something that needs to be looked at. It's safe here. The society takes care of them. People are nice. Compensation is good, and they get to work on interesting projects. So that's what they have said. Skills and knowledge and data in Finland is vastly undervalued at the moment, and with the right, let's say, incentives, with the right vitamins, which would be capital, there is a lot that can be done with the Finnish knowledge and the Finnish companies.